Welcome to the Port City, Mobile, Alabama, home to the South Alabama Jaguars and Hancock Whitney.
No! God dang it. It appears that if you ever redshirt someone, it resets your whole lineup. So dumb.
And we have been fired up about this match all week. The Jaguars will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. So the Colorado State Rams return team didn't help matters out much with that one.
Decent running back. Ooh. Got a 99 guy. Take off. Great. Really good tight end. Really good offensive line. Oh, shit. Really good defensive line. Like crazy good. Okay. I don't know who's watching, but look at this defensive line. 91, 95, 87, 88. Yeah.
They're led out there by a man who will carry the ball plenty in this one.
Yeah, he's really
Well,
crazy.
it's real simple. He's the best player on their team. They have got to force feed this guy the football.
No doubt about it. The offense goes through him. Excited to see how they've built this offense and how many different ways they can get him touches.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
If they have any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on second and long from the 10. Looking for room, it's Henderson.
Oh, God, I got destroyed.
And the Rams are in the hurry-up. Now on the option.
Oh, shit.
At the 35, he's got room.
Holy hell.
After the coming. He's got 50 yards rushing for him now, and that is a way to make your presence felt in the early part of the season.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good
dude.
for this offense.
That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And the timing just a hair off.
I think as a quarterback, you get reminded before the snap a lot of times where you're going with the football. And sometimes you lock on it a little bit too long, and right there I think he did. He'd probably want that throwback.
Quarterback on the keeper. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Well, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Into the house.
Wow.
Touchdown, Colorado State. They
Right out the gate.
opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And that is the kind of drive to start a season that is going to put a smile on your head coach's face. They were just methodical in the way they marched down the field. Awesome execution. You cannot start the season any better than that right there.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The Jaguars offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders.
Dude, they just methodical right down the field.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit
God.
and they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these
try to get all this right
free,
now.
Unencumbered, and get to the football.
Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Got it in the middle, it's Higgins. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage. And as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Hit the afterburners, kid. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
The Jaguars have it with a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game one, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this cat.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And the Jaguars look to do some damage in the red zone. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the 1st down marker.
On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Might as well.
Golly, that was slow and trash. Jeez.
So he gets stuffed on 1st down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this 2nd play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
Caught over the middle. It's Higgins. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll go to the fullback. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. He'll wedge it in there on the quarterback sneak. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Bangs it through for an extra point. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. And it was finished off with a quarterback sneak. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen.
Golly.
Now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
They'll run it on the counter. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. The Rams come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying play action. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wide.
Oh my God.
Downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally
Jeez.
down to 42. This dude is just exceptional in every
Well, this is
facet.
different,
So
that's for sure.
fluid, such a great route runner and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, fine.
Come
He's
on.
going to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Just a bit of a misfire
This,
there as they can't make the connection. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to get the first through the air. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Jeez.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot.
He wants to go deep.
Some crazy speed that they don't have. I checked all their people. They do not have that kind of speed.
Gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it.
That was a bad decision, though.
Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. This time on target.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Hand off to the fullback.
He like paused, hesitated there.
The change for a first down.
And you give it to the big boy. I like that. Those guys are really stout. They're usually not very tall, thick as can be, used to hitting linebackers. That's what they chew on linebackers for a living. I love when you give them the football, they lower their shoulder and get that first down for you.
They'll leave it with him. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
Going up top on first down. Finds his tight end. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Handoff from the gun. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
The Jaguars getting set on 1st and 10.
Yeah.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout, South Alabama.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He wants to throw. A little screen to the running back. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
From the gun to give, looking for room. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal.
Well, I know that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
The Jaguars have it in scoring position on first and goal. Trying to barge their way in. He's
what?
Got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy.
Quarterback sneaks it forward and into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Their offense, though,
the extra point is
doing that
on top by 7.
no huddle, I mean, very quick shit. Like, completely takes my defensive ends out of the game.
The touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Give to the running back. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, it is tough to beat the pageantry and quality of play so far today in Mobile.
Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll open this third quarter with a run.
Jeez.
Tackle is made at the 28
Decapitated
after a
him.
pickup of 3.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run it out.
Golly.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
And the Jaguars line up to punt it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds.
Oh, that was my opportunity to...
State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Line gets set. First down. Looking for space. It's Henderson. Finding a way to put that
stayed
foot
with
in the
him.
ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Rams racing to the line in the hurry up. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bell.
Crazy,
They make
man.
the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Bring that shit back.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. Grabbed behind the line, it's Henderson. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. He's going to throw deep right side.
Get out of here. They tried, man. He tried to post up on me.
They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Rams will bring the punt team onto the field.
One score and this game is over.
This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's Higgins. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
You just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains. And when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Lopez to pass.
Jesus.
Through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. To the ground with the back. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
Looking to go up top on first down. Just a short pass.
Well, that didn't work.
And he
Up 1 yard.
lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Catch in the middle. It's Higgins.
Got killed.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to... He just showed off his cannon of an arm.
Ball at the 31, third and short coming, defense trying to rise up. Sticks it in his belly. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space.
And David, this is where I think you could have excelled. You're a great defensive end. There's other positions you could have played. Fullback, I know, being one of them. How about that guy there picking up the first?
That's a nice job. Don't make this hard. Don't make it overly complex. We've seen the big fellas block all the time. Give him a bone, reward him. Now he'll block harder and he'll block longer in the future.
That's the end of the quarter. South Alabama has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They move the tight end all over. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Offenses ice football games in the fourth quarter by running the football, and that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the clock. We're going to stay on the field. It doesn't matter if the defense knows we're running it. They cannot stop us, and they're looking pretty impressive.
Got to, man.
Going to work in the red zone.
Their defensive line was out of control. You should have saw it when I went through it. They had a 95 defensive lineman.
They'll power it inside with the fullback. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Fullbacks are very unselfish. One of the most unselfish positions you can find in football. They block 99% of the time. But when you can give them that rock, get a first down, those guys are really big. You know, they're really powerful. They usually fall forward. No nonsense, no jukes, just hit you in the middle.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, South Alabama. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
That was big.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Cincinnati is running away with this one right now. It's kind of felt like that old Bearcat has been crowd surfing all game. They're up by 35 over the Coyotes.
Just get a little stop
Just
here.
another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Outside the pocket, let's go.
God, that was a beautiful, just little hesitation, spin around, nail him. That was crazy.
They're going to win this game. It's all about getting the drive started. They come away with a positive play to get this thing going. Let's see what they can do now.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wide receiver now comes in motion.
I can't get any separation on the O-line.
And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. And the Rams will hustle to the line.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Oh, they went for a trick play.
Had a chance they knock him down for a loss of 5. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. Trying to pick up a first down. Off the play fake. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fires one high and deep.
Get out of here.
Find his man, it'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do.
Oh, man, I had so much space there. God dog it.
They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
I know exactly exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
South Alabama.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wide out in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
Jeez.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of a spot.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. This is a big third down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. Lopez wants to fire. Quick strike complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Quick timeout.
Was he wide open on that one?
Stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
How about that? You got the lead late in the game. Get some first downs, salt this clock away. This is the exact position you want your offense in.
Imposing their will, right, David? I mean, we know we're running it. You know we're going to run it. We're trying to ice this game. There's nothing you can do to stop us.
Movement here from the tight end. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Oh, look out, there he goes.
Bitches.
Touchdown, Jaguars. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. From inside the 10, here he comes.
God, tried to kill him.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
Made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon, and at this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late.
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way. Who's going to compete to the final whistle? What do we talk about all the time? Coaches are always preaching to these guys. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Just compete as hard as you.
And the quarterback is snowed under. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast.
Oh, yeah.
That ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or are happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
He's got it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know...
Touchdown, South Alabama! And the stomping has commenced.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile on.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
What was that?
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
At the 47-yard line. And first down for the offense.
A big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Makes the catch. It's Henderson. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually.
What's up?
That's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the
no, Mama's making dinner, bud.
Try and iron out
We're
these
going
wrinkles.
downstairs
It's
to
a
eat
long
now.
season ahead. A lot to play for.
So that's
Hey,
going to do it for us.
what's going
For
on with
Jesse
you,
Paul,
man?
David Pollack,
Do I need
I'm
to take
Reese
video
Davis
games
saying,
away?
So long, this has been
I know, but
another
you're...
presentation of
Were
EA
you being
Sports College
sarcastic or were you being real there?